My name is Michael Bennett, and I chose the role of software developer. I chose the software developer role as it plays right into the thing I can't help but do: solve problems creatively and logically. I enjoy using my knowledge and wisdom to think outside of the box, to solve problems, and come up with ways to improve things. I'm drawn to building tools that people actually use, things that have real impact. There are countless pieces of tech that we interact with every day that can cause so many pain points. I believe helping to improve people's day-to-day life is often overlooked for the sake of saving pennies and seconds. I find it fascinating that a program can be coded nearly an infinite amount of ways, but each developer will write it in their own way. I enjoy the creative expression that gives me to give the user. Skills I need to acquire. To really succeed in the role of software developer, I need to sharpen a few core skills, starting off with being fluent in languages like Python and JavaScript. These two languages are really valuable as most other programming languages are relatively similar to these two, and will allow me to quickly pick up and understand future languages that I'll encounter. Understanding the best practices for debugging is another big area some people may skip. However, this is where I thrive. I enjoy trying to think of edge cases and how to break the code. Oftentimes not on purpose, but I do encounter bugs in my daily life with other people's apps and software that I feel should just be common sense. Yet, that is another area where creativity and logic come to a head and help me make the user experience that much more refined. Getting confident with version control using tools like Git is essential. This is a fundamental level piece of the puzzle that I already have a decent amount of knowledge in, but I'd like to learn more to get the most out of it and not make critical errors. Since modern projects often run in the cloud, I want hands-on experience with tools like Docker and CI/CD pipelines. This is a huge pain point for many IT professionals to learn and utilize, and a huge, seemingly impossible area where small companies and average users tend to feel defeated and not understand. How I'll learn these skills. I'm already actively learning through a mix of structured courses and hands-on experience using platforms like YouTube and FreeCodeCamp for self-paced tutorials and project ideas to delve into. At Dell Tech, I continue my academic path, already working with virtual machines and CLI, and I'll continue to build on that through their IT and programming courses. I also dive into real-world projects at home, on my own hardware, on my own LAN. I use my Linux PC that runs on NixOS, that is my all-in-one rig. From gaming to video audio editing, to hosting services that my friends and family can use by running containers, then serving them up over a secure and private network using Tailscale and using shell scripts and Python automation to do these things. I can offer them everything from cloud-based storage to ditch Google services, for example Image and Nextcloud, to streaming services for all the Linux ISOs, for example Jellyfin. I also have a few friends to pull from with their years of wisdom in networking and software development. Casual conversations with them usually leave me eager to get home and try out a new tool or a new service, and even brainstorming application or service ideas we could potentially offer to the world. How I'll contribute. What I love most about tech is the blend of logic and creativity. It's like art, solving a puzzle, and innovating all at once. Then learning how to best put these things into languages for a computational machine to decode and output for people all over the world to get their hands on it and help them create and innovate themselves. I'm also the kind of person that is generally calm under pressure. When others may feel the heat and implode, I'm able to keep a clear head and put the pen to the paper, getting the job done. In a team, I believe I bring an outside-the-box way of thinking through problems. I believe the tech world is crawling with logical thinkers, but I believe my ability to marry that logic to a creative way of thinking is what sets me apart from black and white thinking. Life lives in the gray areas. Compassion and understanding are also what makes me, me. I'm able to not let emotions override, but also let emotions flow to know how to handle different situations with different types of people. I believe everyone communicates differently, and that I offer a plethora of ways to create an environment where people are safe to share ideas and collaborate together for the success of projects. Thanks for watching.